Hey Brad, this is Ryan here. Just want to go over your Sportsman with you here. So we went ahead and got the hubs draining for you. That fluid is very black, as you can see. It should be a clear fluid. That when we fill it, it'll be a clear fluid. So that hub fluid was pretty dirty. We went ahead and drained your coolant and your oil. Again, with this other side hub fluid, it was also completely black. We went ahead and took your belt out. It is starting to get a little hourglassed. As you can see right kind of in the video right there, it's starting to get all chewed up and torn away right there. And there's a few spots where it's starting to crack. So we want to go ahead and we'll get you a quote to get this replaced. We go ahead and, as you can see, it's also been rubbing. If you can see this right here, it's been rubbing on the clutch cover right here. You can see how it's all grooved on both sides. So it's been rubbing, and you can see it's rubbed a little bit on here right there. So yeah, you can see that's been rubbing. We went ahead and drained your tranny fluid for you. That was also pretty black and low. Went ahead and greased all your pivots. You got pivots. You got one here, one there. They're everywhere. Your CV axles were pretty much empty of grease. It took quite a bit, probably close to 30 pumps of grease to fill those things back up because they were completely empty with grease. Your boots here on your, those are all getting, as you can see, ripped and torn on both sides. So you'd want to go ahead and get those, as you can see on that one too, get that replaced too. It's all cracked and torn. Your air filter was dirty and it was also ripped. It was just stuck on there. It wasn't connected to anything. It was just stuck on the filter, so we need to go ahead and get that replaced for you. I did notice it was making like a clunking in the rear, which it's just, as you hear that noise, that was just your rotor kind of clanking around. So either the rotor's loose on the shaft, but the problem with that is that the shaft would just be worn out of your tranny. So it's just something you're gonna have to deal with unless you want to pull the tranny out and replace that shaft. It just splines onto that shaft. We'll go ahead and try to bleed that rear brake for you, see if we can get that to come back. Other than then, your four-wheel drive was not working when it was getting up on the lift. I couldn't get to crawl up on the lift. So we can go ahead and take a look at that. And then also it was, if you turn the key off and the kill switch off up top, the unit was still running. It would not shut off on its own. So that's another issue you're gonna have. And then also your CV boots, as you can see, all that grease right here. Your CV boot is ripped on this side. And it is also ripped, even worse, on that side. So that whole boot is completely ripped, so you'd go ahead and need to replace that. Other than that, we'll just get all this stuff replaced, get a quote together on getting a lot of these things replaced for you, and get this thing down the road for you. Have a good day.